Hi everybody, VR Hot Laps here, welcome to the video. I said we would do something a little different, and as you can see I have F1 25 teed up. We're going to go and do a hot lap on the F1 movie section. That way we get to see Silverstone with the stands empty in the Apex GP car from the movie. Reason why is, let's face it, not that anyone really cares what a fat ugly bloke like me gets up to. I went to Grove in Oxfordshire, which is where the Williams have their HQ. I went there to have a look around the museum and partake in a little bit of drive-in as a big LAN party. The wife came, she cheered me on. I was more thrilled in real life than that. So we're going to just do a lap around Silverstone with the stands empty, which looks quite different to how you get to really see it any other time in the game. We're on medium tyres. I've got a set of time here that's within, it's at least 1:32.2. It's got to be a second within the movie character's time. It actually was more than 1 second in front of it, so I actually technically beat him, so loser. Anyway, you can see I'm just getting ready for the hot lap. I will shut up while you watch the hot lap so that you haven't got to deal with my horrible dulcet tones ruining everyone's day. Enjoy.
Right, that is solid stuff, mate. I like it. Now I want to see if we can get you within a second of Joshua's time. So let's push now.
So as we arrive in a better condition than the F1 car did, as we arrive we're going to peel off to the left here and head to security. Claire on the security desk was fantastic. This was so exciting. We're going to just peel off to the right hand side in a minute, go past the helicopter pad, which they did not put on for me, and as we peel off to the right you're going to see the exhibition centre, which is where the museum is on the left, and the grey building is the wind tunnel, and slightly further to the right there you can just see the blue. That building is the factory. We didn't get to go in there. And once you go inside, most companies would have a coffee table greet you. Nope, we've got an F1 car. Would you expect anything less? There are some disparities between this and what I was expecting, though, because they had the Vegas wheels for the Vegas Grand Prix that was happening that evening, but it was an older, like chassis, like monocoque chassis there, because the screen is separate from the wheel, which was only Williams that had that up until a couple of years ago. They've got this season's body kit on an older car, on an old frame, essentially, is what is there. So it does look legit unless you know what you're looking at. Very beautiful though, nice to look at. So as we enter the museum, they are 24 kilos each. That's about 4 stones in old money. The wheelman that puts them on is stronger than you think. Into the museum, we've got Damon Hill's and Nigel Mansell's race suits. That's Mansell's from 92. And Hill's from 96, I believe. And you see, we're going to have a whole host of cars, everything from the early stuff to the first championship car that Alan Jones drove. You've got the six-wheeler. You're going to have the original Williams that I saw in like 1985, 86 sort of area where those are. That's when I first saw Nigel racing. That car is premium. They talked about all of the successes they had as well as the losses. Rest in peace, Goat. Look at those cars. I mean, that's a fortune sat there, but it's just so much history. This is Prost's 93 car, I think, that was sponsored by Sega. It had Sonic's feet down by the radiator entrances. Yeah, that BMW was such a beautiful car. So many cars to see, even the red Williams. Got Bottas's car. There's others there. There's George Russell's. Just before we go upstairs. Now we get into the lounge. There's 2 rooms like this. It's like the world's best LAN party. As for the rigs themselves, they're F1 style rigs. I know they're not for me because you kind of stand up onto a podium, you get into them and you slide your seat forward until your feet reach the pedals. The problem I have is I'm like a BMW that has 50-50 weight distribution. Well, I have that with height. So for my feet to touch the pedals, my body's super close to the wheel, so I kind of had to drive with my elbows out, and it really, really, really was not comfortable. I cannot stress that enough. So here you've got the lounge with a nice big sofa. There's all the racing helmets and everything to the left of that. There's cinema seating, so my wife could enjoy me not doing well. We won't let the racing detract from what was a very nice day, very polished presentation from the staff. Lad next to me beat me, so I fist bumped him. So all I can leave you with is my best attempts at getting some FW14 footage. So that's me done. I'll do another one. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.